Hey guys, welcome back. I just finished filming this makeup look, so if you want to see how to do that, it should be posted already, but I figured I would sit down and talk about my favorite brushes because as I was doing my makeup in the video where I just did this tutorial, I was kind of thinking and talking about how I never really talk too much about what brushes I'm using, and I've been getting a lot of questions about what brushes to use. Are drugstore brushes like enough? Will they work okay? Do you need to buy really expensive brushes? Just different questions like that, and I figured I would make a video dedicated to the brushes I use every day that I know will work and should work for you as well. And let me tell you, there's only one high-end brush that I use, and it's really not even necessary. It's just one that I have and that I use. So I think you're going to be happily surprised maybe with this video and me showing you brushes that you can use that are really affordable. They're not all like dollar brushes or like super cheap brushes, but they're all brushes you can get at the drugstore or at Ulta. So I'm going to go through my brushes in order of how I use them. So first, this is not a brush, but this is the sponge I use. It's the Real Techniques sponge, and you're going to be seeing a trend here with Real Techniques. The only foundation brush that I have and use is this Real Techniques foundation brush, I believe it's called. I will link all of these brushes down below, or at least like list their names so that you know exactly what brushes I'm talking about. But this is just the, oh, here it is. It's the Expert Face Brush. So this is from Real Techniques. You can get it at Ulta. I think you can get it at different drugstores. Not too expensive and definitely works very well. I do like to apply my primer sometimes with this because for the most part, I apply my foundation with my sponge, but this is really nice for applying primer or some foundations that need to, you know, use a brush like a stick foundation. This is really nice for that. Then the next brush I have is the brush that I use to apply my powder, like powder my face and swipe away under eye setting powder that maybe I applied with my sponge. And sorry, just another little disclaimer here. I did just use all of these brushes and things, so I'm sorry that they look dirty, and I'm probably going to clean them soon, but I just wanted to film this video for you guys right now. I don't think you'll mind. This brush is awesome, and this was one of those like $1 or $2 brushes. It's from e.l.f., and e.l.f. brushes are pretty good. I've picked up some that aren't great, but I do have some here, and this is one of the ones that is super nice. It's super big and fluffy, and it's just perfect for applying face powder. So I'll apply my setting face powder, I'll swipe away under eye baking or anything like that with this, and I really love it. The next brush I have is what I use for my bronzer and contour, and you see me use this in almost every video. This is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. This is amazing. I could not apply contour and bronzer nearly as well before I had this. This changed my contour game. It just is so easy. It's like kind of domed, kind of angled, and it fits right up under the cheekbone so nicely. It is not great for nose contour though, so just because it's too big. So I do all of the rest of my bronzing and contour, and then when I get to nose contour, I use this little e.l.f. eye crease brush. This is like a little definer eyeshadow brush. This was $1 for sure, but this is awesome. It's like the perfect little size to contour my nose, so I always use this to contour my nose. This is also a great brush. I have actually a couple others that are the exact same brush that I do use for my eyes, and they're really nice for eyeshadow brushes as well, but I particularly like this for nose contour. Okay, the next brush is the one and only like higher end brush I have to show you, and it's really not necessary because it's just a blush brush, and I'm sure you can get something like this at the drugstore, but this is a Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials, it was at the time I bought this. This is so old. This is their Flawless Face brush, and this is specifically supposed to be a blush brush. It does have like real hair. I try to stay cruelty free in everything that I purchase and use. I don't know, it's just like a very touchy topic, but I bought this so long ago and I just use it, but it is real hair, so if you don't want to use real haired brushes, then don't get this. But it is really nice because real haired brushes are better for like diffusing product, and you don't want to like slam on the blush. You just want to like make a wash of color, and this is really nice for that. So again, this is the Bare Escentuals Flawless Face Blush Brush, and this is what I use almost every day. The highlight brush I use is so affordable and definitely not even marketed as a highlight brush, but it's just this little brush from Ulta Beauty that came in like one of those gift Ulta packs, but I'm sure that they sell this separately and I'll find it and list it below for you. But it's just like this tiny little brush. I almost think it would be nice for like setting down powder underneath your eye as well, but I just like it to apply highlight because it picks up a lot of product. And I don't know, I can just like swirl it around. I don't know, it's just easy, it's perfect. I only use this for highlight and I love it. Okay, the last brushes I want to touch on are brushes that I use for my eyes. So all eyeshadow brushes. And hands down, my favorite eyeshadow brushes are from Real Techniques. These actually come as a pair. This one is more of like a bigger, I don't know, bigger fluffy dome type crease brush. I use this first, and then this more skinny, angled, domed, it like comes to a tip, is also a crease brush, but this gets really, really precise. So I think that this would be perfect if you were like diffusing out a cut crease. You could still use this, but I just use it to like really get in the crease and get like darker colors. I even kind of run it down underneath the lashes as well because it is so pointed. I have like 3 different pairs of these. I just absolutely love these. They're so soft. They make everything blend out so easily, and yeah, I just love them. And then I do have this angled kind of like eyeliner brush from Real Techniques. It's actually marketed as a brow brush, like you're supposed to maybe go in a pomade with this, but I like to use it for diffusing out eyeliner, like going under the lash line really tight. This is super nice for that. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's really all you need. I think that's like what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 10 brushes. That's not a lot at all. So if you're really just looking to start out and don't know where to begin, I think these brushes are great. I have been thinking about purchasing some more like higher end makeup brush kits just because I'm doing this so often now and doing makeup tutorials, but honestly, these brushes, it's all I need. I hope that this was really helpful for you. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on all my upcoming videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!